Anyways, let's just go ahead and start looking at these one by one. First thing we're going to do is find the distance between the pair of points here. Going to go x1, y1, x2, y2. All right. So distance formula, what we always use or what we should remember, right? X2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Okay. What we want to do is we just want to line everything up properly. As we said earlier, this is similar to the Pythagorean theorem. So let's start looking at this thing. X2 is 6, x1 is 8. And let's see, y2 is 8. Y1 is 3. So I want to put that in here. Let's go ahead and see what we're up to here. So distance equal to the square root of. And in this case, we're going to get -2 squared plus, and this is going to be what, 8 minus 3. So positive 5 squared, which will be equal to the square root of 4 plus 25. 4 plus 25. So the distance is going to be equal to the square root of 29. Let me see if I got. I'm going to try to look for a little calculator around here. I think I got one right here. See what's up with that. Probably like 5 point something, if I can recall. Square root of 29. Yeah, close enough. 5. It's going to be about 5.338. I'm gonna, let's see. Let's just round it off to 5.39. So that's approximately what it's going to be in that regard. Okay, we're pretty much done with this guy. So this is the answer to number 1. So we're looking at square root of 29, which is approximately 5.39. Rolling. Next one. Number 2. X1, Y1. X2, Y2. Hopefully we can go a little bit faster on this guy. We're not going to do as much. And let's go ahead and see what we got. Y2. This is going to be, let's go X2, my bad. So both of those are 7. X1 is going to be 0. This will be squared. Y2 is going to be 7. Y1 is 4. All right. Hopefully this will work out for us. And in this regard, we're going to have 7 squared plus, and this will be 3 squared. And let's see what's up with that. 49 plus 9. All right. So the distance is going to be equal to square root of 58. Let's see what that is approximately. I'm just going to put these little marks here. So we could leave it this way. I'm not going to have a problem if you do that. That's fine. But let's just get ourselves a little decimal just in case. And in this case, we're going to get 7.62. All right. I'll accept either one. Good to go. All right. Moving on to the next. And in this case, find the slope of each line. Guys, let's go ahead and let me change the color here. Let's go red. Let's see if I got my red. Yeah, it's going to work. So I would make a triangle if I were you. If I'm doing the slope of an actual graph, all I'm trying to do is a simple little rise over run. Remember the slope, which is m. M is equal to slope, right? Which is equal to the rise over the run, correct? So what we're going to do here, let's find that slope. And change color a little bit. Yeah, let's go this guy. All right, so what I'm doing, this is going one, I see 1 unit this way, right? And I see 2 units going here. So for what I can see, it's going this way over to the right one, and it's going up 2. So it appears that 1 is the run, right? Let me put that in purple. I think you can see that a little bit better if I do that. So, okay, so 1 is equal to the run. There we go. And then 2 is equal to the rise. So rise over run. So rise is 2, run is 1. So that means the slope is equal to 2 for this guy. Pretty easy. Any questions about number 3? Probably not, but like I said, just leave me some comments if you need. No big deal. All right, rolling on to this guy. This is where we have to do this a little bit differently. Don't forget, this is always x1, y1. This is x2, y2, right? Slope is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, right? So line them up properly. Make sure you know what the heck you're doing. And in this case, you got 4 minus 6. And in this side, you're going to have -3 minus what we got here? -3 minus a -10. Okay. All right, let's line this up properly. Make sure we got this under control. This will be -2 here. And this will be, from what I can see, that's going to be a +7. Nice. Okay. You know what? That's the slope right there. We really can't simplify that any further. And that's pretty much, from what I can see, is the final answer to this one. Hopefully there are no questions about number 4. We'll move on to the next one. All right. Slope is already here, guys, because this for number 5, this is y equals mx plus b, right? Remember, the m is equal to the slope. So in this case, our slope here is equal to 9 over 2. We're done. All right. Probably no questions on number 5, but like I said, leave some comments or questions if you have them. Rolling on to the next one. Trying to anyways. Find the slope of a line parallel to each given line. In this case, guys, once again, y equals mx plus b is what we're looking at. When it's parallel, slope, let's see, slope is the same. Okay, so the slope of this one, so that means the slope is going to be equal to, what's this, -2 over 5. So the slope of a parallel line, I'm going to put those 2 lines, remember those 2 lines being parallel, okay? So this is going to be equal to -2 over 5 as well. Okay. Done with number 6. Moving on to the next. Let's hopefully this will work well for us. The midpoint formula is going to be a little bit different from the other ones we've been looking at. So let's try to get an idea what the midpoint is going to be. So you're going to go m here, and that'll be equal to, you're going to have your x values first, x1 plus x2. This is going to be divided by 2. It's going to be y1 plus y2. This is also going to be divided by 2 as well. Now, let's do this for these 2 guys and line them up properly. Don't forget, it's always x1, y1, right? No matter what you're doing, this is x2, y2. Got it? Now, let's just go ahead and take care of this and make it look real nice and neat. We're going to go down the list and see what we can do here. So in this case, my x values are going to be -2. And then the other one is going to be -5. So let's put that in parentheses to make sure we can recognize that. Put that over 2. And then let's put a comma here. And in this case, the y value is going to be +3. It's going to be +6. Now, put that over 2 as well. Put your marks right here so you can show that those are coordinates. Now, let's go here. I'm just going to, yeah, all right, I'm just going to go a piece at a time. So right here, this will be -7 over 2. This will be +9 over 2. And if you leave it like that, I'm okay with that, all right? Now, but this is what you could do. If you want to put that in decimal form, I'm not going to be upset. Just if you would have to do that, you would have to go -3.5, and this would be +4.5. All right, it's just a heads up on that. That's the final answer for this guy. Good one. Now, so let's go to the next one right over here. So remember, it's x1, y1, x2, y2, correct? So what we're doing here, let's get that right here. We're basically doing the same thing. So you're going to go 9. Let me just put a little line here if I can. 9, and this is going to be plus a -5. My pen's acting up, but that's okay. Probably, yeah. I can fix this somehow. Come on, Mr. Pen. Let's try connecting to the text. Oh, I might have dropped the ball on this. All right, let me see what I can fix here. Ah, got it to behave. Isn't that nice? All right, plus, and this is going to be -5. So right here, this is 2, comma. And in this case, what we're going to have to do here, we're going to have to go with, looks like the y's are going to be 4 + 6. Let's do that on this side here. This is going to be over 2 as well. This one looks like it's coming out a little bit better, a little bit more even. So this is going to be 4 over 2, comma, looks like 10 over, yeah, 10 over, okay, cool, 10 over 2. So automatically, got some whole numbers here. About time. Wouldn't hurt my feelings. So in this case, we got 2, comma, 5. So final answer is here. Probably no questions, but just in case we have any, let me know. And we'll move forward from that. So let me move on to the next ones, which will be right here. Let's see. Identify each pair of angles as corresponding alternate interior, alternate exterior, consecutive interior, vertical, or adjacent. In the case of number 9 right here, take a look. You're going inside here, right? Both of those are consecutive as far as like, in this case, this is going to be consecutive and they're on the inside. You notice that? So these are called consecutive interior. Got it? All right. Now let's move a little bit further. These are both in the same, well, we're looking at number 10. These are both in the same, how can I say, location. So they notice that they are corresponding. They're both at the bottom left corner. So when they're in the same position, we call those corresponding angles. So these are corresponding. Back to, sorry. Corresponding angles. I didn't necessarily put the word angles on here, but I guess I ought to. So let me put consecutive interior angles right here. I'm just going to drop the word angles right here. All right, 9 and 10 are done. Keep those in mind.